Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Xander Zayas against Boots Ennis. Unbelievable fight. Xander's got big cojones, man, because he gave it to Boots. It started on the first round. He didn't do what everyone and I thought he was going to do. Is by using his jab, stiff jab to the body, stiff jab to the head. He normally always throws combinations. His footwork is so good. He makes the opponent move around the ring. And also his left hook to the bodies. Them three things are his signature moves. That never happened in the fight at all, really. The first round, let's go to the first round because this fight has got 3 knockouts for Boots. The first round, Xander Zayas comes forward. Boots come forward. They keep on exchanging jabs, body shots. Boots is starting really well, really well. But what happens in 1 minute and 30 seconds? Boots drops Xander with a left. So it was like a hook. It was a left hook. He drops him. Bang! He hits with his ass first onto the canvas. You can see he proper rocked him because he bounced back. When he hit the ground, he nearly bounced back up. Bang! 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Still remaining in the round. It comes back up. Boots trying to get him out of there. Xander Zayas survives the round, but his legs are gone because that was a strong knockout. It was a strong knockdown, very strong knockdown. So the belt wins. Round 2 comes in. Round 2, Boots is just dominating. Xander's trying to get his legs back. He's trying to get his legs back. He's taking the punishments. He's taking the combinations, the uppercuts. Boots keeps on looking for. He punches to the body and then tries to give him a left check hook. He's trying to aim to Xander's temple right here because Xander's got his hands up like that. But Boots is trying to hit him down here because that's his weak spot. He doesn't cover his head completely with his glove. He like laziness leaves it like that, and every single time his Boots is punching to the body, and then he throws that overhand, like a Danny Garcia kind of punch. He keeps on missing it. He keeps on missing it in round 2, but he stays patient with it. So round 1, Boots knocks him down. Round 2, he's trying to get him out of there with that shot. Xander's trying to survive, trying to get his legs back. In round V, this is the round 3. Sorry, that's the turning point. Xander's big moment because he rocks Boots with a straight shot, 1-2 straight shot. Bam! Boots rocks. I've never seen Boot rock like he just rocks on his. It just goes like that. He don't know what hit him. Straight away he grabs Xander. He knows what he's doing. Xander's thinking, yo, I can get him out of here. Let's go. He's trying to get him out of a combination. Bah, 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 bah. Boots is just surviving, just going like that. He's just holding to their life. It's like he's glued to the floor. He's just holding. You can see sometimes he's about to go down. He's grabbing him. Xander's trying to finish Boots. But you know what he didn't do, Xander? I don't know because if his legs gone, he's not a very power puncher. He's only got 50% knockout ratios in his 23 fights. This might be in his 24 fights, so 50% of a knockout ratio. Xander is normally a jibby jabby, body shots. I'll take you to the 12 round kind of fighter. He should have thrown the kitchen sink at him in the 3rd round. I hate when fighters don't do that. You can see your man is hurt. You can see Boots Ennis is very athletic. He's got dynamites in both hands. You've had him rock there. Why don't you just throw the kitchen sink at him? and just try and stop him. Xander never did that. Boots survived the third round. At the end of during the press conferences, Boots said that it was lazy for him to stay in the pocket and he didn't get hurt. Well, that was absolutely garbage. He did get hurt. You could clearly see that because he wouldn't hold on. You don't hold on to your man, hogging him, if you haven't been hurt. Round 4 comes in. Round 4, Boots resets, moves, does his thing like he normally does, switches hits, a couple of body shots, takes control of the ring. I think Xander, with that amazing third round, I think he kind of gassed out because he took that round off round 4. But Boots reset, got his legs back, got his mind back, and just went straight forward to Xander. Try and cut off the ring. Xander weren't really moving a lot. It's already 4 rounds gone. Xander's legs are gone. What he normally does, he doesn't do at all. He's just trying to brawl with Boots now. Straight brawl. They're just brawling for that 4th round. Bam, 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 just drawing 4th round. Boots is getting on top of him because he's very strong. He's a bully, man. He's proper strong. Xander being bigger, he came in 180. This division is 154. Xander came in at 180. Boots probably came in, he weighed in at 145. He probably came in at 160. So Xander should be the bigger man, but Boots looks muscly. He looks strong in the weight compared to 147. He was killing himself being in the 147 division because he had to cut all the way down to 147. And you could see some of the times in that fights, he didn't have the stamina. But this one, he looks strong, hydrated, good on the weight, 160. So in the round 4, he was just bullying Xander, trying to dominate him. Bullrozed him. Literally combinations. Still looking for that overhand right, bam. Still looking for it because he knows that signature shot. He knows that Xander doesn't keep his hands up at all. So, bam, he's just jabbing him, bam, bam, moving around, body shot, bam, bam, bam. Nothing's. They're both trading, but they're both staying in the pockets. And Boots loves that because he can overpower his opponent. Even when Xander is bigger than him, as in weight wise, but he's skinny. Xander, he doesn't have the muscle like Boots has. So bam, round 4, nothing really happens. Couple of exchanges, Boots being on top. Round 5, everything changes. You know what? So Boots jabs. Xander tries to throw. Boots always loves to throw when the opponent is throwing. A lot of his knockouts, he's got an 88% knockout ratio. Is when the other opponent throws a punch, as this one, Xander throwing a punch, and at the same time, Boots just went BAM! Out. Knock out. Hit the canvas. Counted to 9. He hit the counts again. So hard. The referee counted 1, 2, all the way up to 9. Nearly about to stop it. Xander just somehow, some way comes back up. Yeah. This is the 5th round. Boots is trying to get him out of there. Body shots. Body shots. But he can't get him out of here. Xander survives the round. We're going to round 6. Xander's trying to get his feet back, trying to get his legs back. But it looks like he's taking too much punishment in round 6. Completely too much punishment. So in round 6, after being knocked down in the previous round, Xander's just trying to survive round 6. Boots is just throwing in jabs, body shots, hooks, everything, trying to completely slow down Xander. He's working. He's dominating. He's really dominating the round. He knows he can get this man out of here. He's just giving him body shots, going up to the body, killing him with body shots. Xander can't really do nothing. His legs are gone. He can't take punches really. He looks lethargic. Everything is wrong for Xander, but he's still in the fight. He's still not giving up at all. He survived that round 6. Going into round 7 now. I said he's going to be the late stoppage. That's what I said for Boots. I said it's athleticism, it's power shots, it's dynamites in both hands, and his pressure will beat Xander. So we're going into round 7 now. Xander's legs have gone. You probably don't know where he is. He took too many body shots. So round 7 goes. He hits him with a body shot, Boots, to the body, whilst they both try and throw. After a lot of flurries that Boots gives Xander. And then he hits him with a body shot. And that last body shot hurt him. After all them other body shots that Boots have given from the 6 rounds, Xander takes the knee. He looks at his corner. The ref is right there. He says something to his corner. The corner throwing his towel, but the ref doesn't see it because he's got his back towards the corner. And then the ref just waves it off. Gone. Boots becomes a 2-division champion. He takes 2 of the belts of the 154 division that Xander has. Boots celebrates. Xander gave a good go. So my prediction was right. Boots was just too strong. The pluses of this win for Boots is he did get hit a lot, but with these kind of fighters, he's very entertaining. He takes risks. He's not like a Shakur Stevens that is safety first, or a Devin Haney that does the safety first. And if they have a chance to knock out their opponent, they won't. But with Boots Ennis, and what people love is that he always goes for the knockouts, even if he risks taking a lot of punishment. In this fight, sometimes he was doing the Philly shelf, and he was getting hit a lot. He was staying in the pocket a lot, but he was saying at the end, there's more laziness than him being hit. But I think sometimes he doesn't use his laziness. He should be using his feet because he's very good athletically. He's got good footwork, but sometimes he just sits there, stays in the pockets, and gets hit, and he don't do nothing after he gets hit. It's like someone can take a picture, bam. If you take a picture, you can just see the punch. He just stands there with the Philly shelf. The what Benel Whitaker and Floyd Mayweather used to do, the Philly shelf shoulder, like that. But you don't need to do that. Just stay out of pocket, just move. But I think it's because of laziness, because he knows he's very good at all the other attributes. But he does get hit a lot. But I don't mind it because he's very entertaining. This guy is going to be a superstar. That's that's the downside of this fight for Boots. The good things he did, he took a shot. That's what we know now. Boots can take a shot. He can survive. He knows what to do when he's hit by holding. A lot of fighters don't know that. When they get hit and they wobble, a lot of fighters trying to trade. No, hold the opponent. Hold his hand. Do something for the ref to keep on coming and breaking the fight up so you can get your breath back. You can get your energy back. A lot of fighters don't do that. Boots did that when he got hurt in the 3rd round. The other good thing about it is he looks good on the weight. He's 160. He comes in the weight as 160. It doesn't look dehydrated. He's got power now. He will dominate the division, as I said in a preview of this fight. He will dominate this division. It was a good stoppage. He used all his tools, and he probably fought about 80% of his ability. I can see there's still a lot more to give. I can see there's a lot more things out of him, but he's not using it. He's just only using 80% of his skills, and that's making him a 2-division champion. He's got 2 belts at 154. So that is him. the good things and the bad things about Boots for this fight. Xander. The good thing. Let's start with the good thing. You know what? He tried his hardest. Puerto Rican heart. He never gave up. He tried to trade for trade, blow for blow. He did. He was an entertaining fight. He's only 23 years old. He had 2 belts at the 154. So he's got everything going for him, and he was a brave man because he didn't need to take this fight with the 154 fight against Boots. That was crazy. People thinking, what? He's taking a, a fight against Boots, and Boots don't even have a belt for his 2 belts. That don't make sense. But he said, you know what? Even his own team said, we don't need to take this fight. But he said, I want to take this fight because you know why? I want to see how good I am. And he's just fallen short. He's only 23 years old. He'll mature. He'll become a man. Boots is a man now. He's over 28 years old. You can see that both in the ring. He's gonna mature over the years. This was a learning. This was a learning fight. It happens. It's like when Canelo fought Mayweather. Mayweather destroyed him. Absolutely. After 6 rounds, Canelo just gave up. The same thing with Xander. He should take all the positives of this fight, but it should move up to one. So the fight 154 160 because I think he will win a belt in 160 because Yanabak is in there. Who else is in there? Let me just see. Yanabak, I think he's got a drug ban at the moment. Lara, Erasi Lara, and Carlos Adama. I think he needs to stay away from Carlos Adama because he's got power in hands. He's a power puncher. You know what he's done with Shiraz, and Shiraz got a lucky decision against Carlos Adams. So Yanabak, I think he might be able to beat Yanabak or Lara. Lara's over the hill now. So move up to 160. Try and fight Denzel Bentley and these kind of fighters for the WBO. And yeah, he had the WBO belt anyways. See if he can fight Denzel Bentley. Just slowly get into the 160 division. His weak point and his weakness of this fight is he didn't stick to the game plan. I don't know. It's because he got hurt in the first round and he got dropped, and after that his legs were gone. But his main attributes is his footwork, is his moving the fighter, his opponent around the ring and moving around the ring. I think after he got hurt, he probably thought to himself, "My legs are gone. I can't get my legs back. So there's no point of me trying to move around the ring. Let me just trade." And he traded, with the wrong person, Boots Ennis, because he was way too strong for him, Boots, and he had too much power in both hands. He's a switch hitter, Boots, so it was completely wrong. But what could he do? 23 years old, first round, the worst round he probably could ever have. Got knocked down. His legs are gone. His main attributes. So you have to just shout out to him, trade for trade, and he did that, and he didn't disappoint. Okay, so let's go to Boots now. What is Boots going to do next? What's going to happen in the 154 division? Boots Ennis has got the WBO and the WBC belt. You know what Eddie Hearn is going to do next? And I said in the pre-fight video, is he's gonna put him straight in with Josh Kelly. He's gonna bulldoze just Kelly at all. He's gonna knock him out inside 4 or 5 rounds. Josh Kelly's trying to do what Xander Zayas has done, is jab, 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 move, bam, 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 just quick movements, quick jabs, moving the fighter around. He doesn't really have that pop to knock anyone out. He's like Xander Zayas, doesn't have that pop. But with Boots Ennis, you need that pop. You need to make him respect you, because otherwise he's just gonna keep on moving forward. He's gonna keep on moving forward. He's gonna keep on trying to bulldozer you, and that's what will happen to Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly will get knocked out in 4 rounds. I've told you this. The second fight is Vergil Ortiz. At the end of the press conference, and Boots said, "If I can't get the belts because I want to be undisputed, If I can't get the belts, I want Victor Ortiz next. So that means if you can't make the Josh Kelly fight, Victor Ortiz is going to be next. Victor Ortiz has resolved this issue with Golden Boy. I said that in my previous video about this fight. Victor Ortiz has resolved his issue with Golden Boy. So that means Golden Boy, Matchroom are above the zone. The zone is going to force this fight. So Victor Ortiz has got nowhere to go. He'll get paid pretty well for it. He's got nowhere to go, Victor Ortiz, and that's what will happen. Is the zone will pressure the promoters, Oscar De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn, for this fight to happen. It'll probably be end of the year. It'll be end of the year, early next year. But I think what Eddie Hearn will do, it'll be very, very clever and he'll get that Josh Kelly fight in for him, for Boots, and it's probably somewhere in America, probably back in Philly. So Josh Kelly will go all the way up to Philly. He'll get paid really, really well in Boots' hometown and get that other belt that Josh Kelly has, the IBF belt. And then probably early next year, the Victor Ortiz fight will happen. And then when the Victor Ortiz fight will happen, because Boots will beat Victor Ortiz, because he's got all the skills. That fight you really see the real Boots against Victor Ortiz. Then the last belt is with Sebastian Fundora. And I know I told you about Fundora. He's an Al Haymon fighter. So that's the hardest fight to make. And Al Haymon it's not about the money for him. Boots have left Al Haymon. So Al Heyman's probably thinking, why should I allow Boots to fight Fundora? The only way this fight will happen is if it's on an Al Haymon card, and Matchroom and Eddie Hearn just say, you know what, go and get them belts for us. So I think that fight will be able to be made 50%. But if that fight don't get made, Boots will move up again. So we don't know who's going to be the champion at that time at the 160 division, but he'll clean up the 160 division. He'll beat Yana back. He beat Carlos Aldama. It's too strong for him. Carlos Aldama is very rigid. It's very powerful, but very rigid. Not a lot of footwork, not a lot of movement around the ring. It's very rigid. So Boots would it'll just be too powerful and too quick for him. Speed kills. And the WBA champion is Eliseo Lara. So Lara will be over the hill anyways. I think he should target him first, because that's a quick win, the WBA win. So yeah, this fight was very, very entertaining. You should watch it on highlights. It was probably the fight of the year after Shakur Stevens against Lopez. So yeah, Boots is champion, 2-division champion. He's got 2 belts, the WBA and the WBO, like everyone predicted. He looked good. What do y'all lot think? Put it in the comments. Do you think Boots will reign the 154 division? Will he be undisputed? Will he beat everyone in 160? Put it all in your comments, and make sure you like, hype, and subscribe. This is a brand new channel. We need all the support we can. It's another one. Let's go.